What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Mac Picks, where I give you guys my daily MLB picks of the day. Today is April 19, 2025. Let's take a look at our favorite picks from yesterday's games. We had the Cubs to win. That cashed yesterday. The Royals could not come through and get the win, so that pretty much was the only one that we didn't hit. If you guys are subscribed to my Juice Reel account and my Instagram, MacPicks_, you can see my entire slot. So we also had the Guardians to win yesterday, and that cashed in. And we had the over 7.5 total runs in the Phillies and Marlins game. That one also cashed in. So it was a 3-in-1 day yesterday. So let's go ahead and give you guys two new free picks for today's MLB slot. For my entire slot, make sure you head over to my Juice Reel account. The link is in the bio. You can go ahead and subscribe on there, or you can go on my Instagram, MacPicks_, and subscribe on there as well. So let's get right to my two favorite picks that I'm going to go ahead and give you guys today. So for our first game, we have the Seattle Mariners taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are going with Jose Berrios on the mound, which he's been pretty solid against the Mariners. They haven't really been able to do anything against him. Logan Gilbert is on the Mariners side on the mound. He has struggled against the Blue Jays in the past, especially with Vladdy Guerrero Jr. and George Springer. So I'm feeling confident here about Toronto as an underdog. That's why I'm going to go ahead and take Toronto here. Give me the Toronto Blue Jays to win today's game against the Seattle Mariners with Jose Berrios on the mound. That's going to be my first free pick. For my second free pick, I'm looking at the Minnesota Twins taking on the Atlanta Braves, and I'm looking at the over 7.5 total runs on this one. So the Braves did win on Friday, but both of these teams have been whatever. Like, they've been like up and down here. Offense has been shaky. Chris Sale is going to be on the mound for Atlanta. And he hasn't really looked that sharp or like how Chris Sale is supposed to look. Woods Richardson, on the other hand, for the Twins, still trying to find his footing as well. I'm not looking for like a Cubs and Diamondbacks game yesterday because that was insane. That game was crazy. I don't know how many home runs there was in that game, but it also had to do with the weather as well. But I'm honestly looking for like a 5-4 game or like a 7-2 game, something like that can give us the over 7.5. I'm honestly riding with the over just because of that here. So give me the over 7.5 total runs for the Minnesota Twins versus the Atlanta Braves game as my second free pick. And that is it for our picks for today. If you want to know any other picks that I'm taking, head on over to my Juice Reel account. The link is in the bio. You can also go on my Instagram, MacPicks_, and you can subscribe on there as well for my full slots. So good luck. I hope everybody wins, and I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's MLB slot.